Hello my friends, it's Indiana Holmes and Lizzie, and we are here on another beautiful day at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. There are clouds in the sky. It was a little cool this morning, but it is warming up and I expect some very fun and exciting experiences today. So come along with Lizzie and I and enjoy the day.
Well, we're traveling up the Main Street USA of Disneyland in Anaheim, California on one of the jitneys. We're on the red jitney today, and as you can see, it is a beautiful spring day. However, there are clouds in the sky. So be aware if you're coming during the springtime. In Anaheim, it can be very cool in the morning and it can get warm in the afternoon. So bring a backpack or rent a locker because you will probably want to bundle up in the morning and then take some of those layers off in the afternoon. And then of course, you're going to need to put some of those layers back on as the sun sets because it does get very cold once the sun sets. So I think our object this morning is to ride on Big Thunder Mountain first because it is spring break, and looking at the app today, many of the rides were already at 45 minutes with some at 60 minutes for a standby line. And that's a little bit too long for me. And I do love roller coasters and I do love Big Thunder Mountain. And there's nothing better than riding Big Thunder Mountain on a beautiful day like today with blue sky and clouds in the background. So I think we're going to head on up there because Big Thunder Mountain, according to the app, is only a 30-minute standby line. So come along and let's see what we find. Big Thunder Mountain is actually a railroad. It's a train roller coaster that is set in sort of like the late 1800s and includes the train traveling through tunnels and through the tunnel of a mine shaft, complete with explosions and fireworks, which are really cool. So Big Thunder Mountain is located in Disneyland, the Magic Kingdom, Tokyo Disneyland, and Disneyland Park in Paris. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is also the name of a fictional rail line, the roller coaster that it depicts, of course, right? Although the details of the backstory vary from park to park, all follow the same general arc. Sometime in the late 1800s, gold was discovered on Big Thunder Mountain in the American Southwest. Overnight, a small mining town became a thriving one, under the thumb of the greedy mining company Barnabas T. Bullion in the American version, Henry Ravenswood in the Disneyland Paris version. Mining was prosperous and an extensive line of mine trains was set up to transport the gold ore.
All right, here we are, folks. Thanks so much for riding, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun without me.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I'll see you back at home.
It is spring break this week and probably for the next couple of weeks, so it is busy. I mean, we're here pretty early, probably sometime just after 10, which is early for me if you know me. But yeah, already the ride lines for Space Mountain was, what was it? 75 minutes, and then Rise of the Resistance was 85 minutes, and most of the rides are over 60 at the moment, 60 minutes, so that is a pretty long time this early in the morning. So try to rope drop if you can. We tried, but we couldn't quite make it out of the house this morning. There was too many things to do, but it'll still be fun. So just plan ahead if you're coming during the month of April when we have spring break for all the various schools and colleges.
Unknown to the settlers, the mountain was a sacred spot of local Native Americans and was cursed. Before long, the settlers' desecration of the mountain caused a great tragedy, which, depending on the park, is usually depicted to be an earthquake, as in Disneyland and in Disneyland Paris, a tsunami in the Tokyo Disneyland Park, and a flash flood at Walt Disney World, which befell the mines and the town was abandoned. Sometime later, the locomotives were found to be racing around the mountain on their own, without engineers or a crew. The Big Thunder Mountain Railroad was found in the old mining camp to allow wanderers to take rides on the possessed trains. This backstory is not directly communicated in any way to the visitors of Disneyland Park or the other Disney theme parks. Instead, you have all of the visuals that kind of tell this story, and I guess people can interpret it in their own way. There's also a dinosaur skeleton that the trains pass by in all versions of the ride except for the Paris version. In the Disneyland Park ride, there is music and laughing in one of the saloons of the Rainbow Ridge, and a typewriter can be heard from the newspaper office. The mountains themselves are themed to the red rock formations of the American Southwest. The rockwork designs in the Disneyland version are based on the hoodoos of Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah, whereas in the Florida, Tokyo, and Paris versions of the ride, the rockwork designs are based on the rising buttes that are located in Arizona and Monument Valley in Utah. Walt Disney Imagineering took special care to make it appear that the rocks were there originally and that the track was built around the rocks.
Alrighty, we are about to take off on Big Thunder Mountain, so come along and enjoy the ride with us. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. Thank you very much.